How's it going, SafeMoon family, SafeMoon Spartans? This is Spartan Investor here with another video, and you already know it's just for you. I honestly hope you guys have been doing well, enjoying this amazing weekend with your family, your friends, and your loved ones, cherishing the time you have with them. Man, my week has been crazy, but you know what? When life hands you lemons, you just got to deal with it. And that is my pre-video encouragement to you. You gotta persevere, you gotta push through, you gotta push forward, no matter how hard or difficult it is. All right? That's what it means to be a part of the Safe Moon Army, to be a part of the Safe Moon family, to be a Safe Moon Spartan. Push through. No retreat, no surrender. Persevere, right? Or straight to the moon, whichever works for your situation. But anyways, guys, this video is gonna be amazing. Let's jump in. Also, if you haven't yet subscribed to Spartan Investors channel, please consider subscribing. As a matter of fact, if at any point in this video value is added to you, then definitely hit that subscribe button. Support me by subscribing, liking, commenting, and sharing this video all over the world, all over the internet, all over the world. But anyways, thank you guys so much for those who have been supporting me, those who've already subscribed. Man, it's been amazing, and I thank you guys so much. You are amazing. So in this video, we are going to be looking at how SafeMoon will create millionaires just on reflections. Is that even possible? Let's look at it, right? But let's lay some groundwork down. So this video will be done on a post V2 post burn stop basis. That's the only way this video will make sense. It has to be post burn stop, right? And we know V2 is coming, so it makes sense to do it post V2. So all the figures in this video will have already been consolidated by a factor of 1,000 to 1 or a reduction factor of 0.001, right? Or the easiest way to do it if you want to see what your bag size is right now in comparison to post V2 is to divide your current bag size by 1,000, and you will see what it will be post V2. If you're new to SafeMoon, man, you need to step up your game and get that research going. You need to learn the language, learn about tokenomics. There's a plethora of videos out there, a plethora of information out there, good solid information that teaches you about SafeMoon. Right now, the burn wallet is about 42%, and it will keep increasing till it gets to about 90%. 95%, who knows? But that's what we mean by burn stop event. So burn stop event is when the burn wallet would have received the maximum amount of reflections it should have received or set by the dev team, and then that burn wallet will be removed from the ecosystem of SafeMoon, including all its tokens, which would massively decrease the total supply of SafeMoon and massively increase the percentage personal shares of every single SafeMoon holder. Massively, right? And it is post burn stop that we will see our reflections increase astronomically, exponentially, and we'd be able to make millions, hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands just on daily reflections, right? Man, this is phenomenal. You want to stay tuned. By the way, that was value added, so you know what to do. Just hit that subscribe button right there. Okay, so for this video, the figures that we'll be using changing it up a little bit. We're using 300,000 tokens, 3 million tokens, and if we have time, we'll go to 3 billion tokens, just so we can see what the realm of the whales look like. All right, we'll be also stopping the burn at 100 billion tokens, 50 billion tokens, and 25 billion tokens. And hopefully I've covered all of the speculations out there. If not, then use your own burn stop supply and play with the numbers, right? Just follow along with your SafeMoon calculator. We'll also be using some conservative daily volume, all right? We know that when we hit burn stop, our volume would have been astronomical already. I'm talking billions upon billions. We'll use daily volumes of $1 billion, $5 billion, and $10 billion, right? And you can go further if you want. If you want to go crazy and dream, then go ahead, by all means. So first we'll find the PPS. We'll use 100,000 and we'll go the whole way with the 100,000 bag size, right? So we'll find the PPS of 100,000 using 100 billion burn stop. So we'll go 100,000 divided by 100 billion tokens, right? Your PPS will be 0.501. Now we know $1 billion for daily volume. 5% of that will get reflected to all holders, right? So 5% So 0.05 times 1 billion is 50 million. And now we'll multiply this 5% by your personal percentage share to find out how much you would receive, or that 100,000 bag size would receive, right? So times 0.1234501 is equal to $50. $50 a day times 365 days, right? So times 365 is $18,250. Not bad, still good. A volume of $1 billion and a burn stop of 1 billion tokens at 100,000 tokens bag size, you'd make $18,250 a year, right? If we increase the daily volume to $5 billion, we just have to multiply this by 5. So times 5, you make $91,250 a year, right? And if we went up to 10 billion, we'd have to multiply that by 2. You get $182,500 a year. Not bad, right? Not bad. So we saw the 1 billion, 5 billion, and 10 billion daily volume with 100 billion burn stop and 100,000 token bag size. Let's use the 100,000 bag size and burn stop of 50 billion. Let's go 100,000 divided by 50 billion. So we're at 0.502, right, for 50 billion burn stop. So just easily multiply your 50 million, which is 5% of 1 billion daily volume, and we'll get your portion, right? So times 50 million is $100 per day. $100 per day times 365 for the year is $36,500. This is if we stop the burn at 50 billion tokens, right? Still 100,000 bag size, right? So $36,500 per year. Now, if we increase the daily volume to 5 billion, we'd have to just multiply this by 5. So times 5 is $182,500, right? And if we increase it to $10 billion daily volume, it will be, just multiply that by times 2, would be $365,000 a year. Still not bad, right? Let's still use that 100,000 bag size and drop the burn stop to 25 billion tokens. So 100,000 tokens divided by 25 billion. We're looking at 0.504. Now, 0.504, we'll use the 1 billion daily volume first. We know that 5% of that is 50 million. So let's do that. So 0.504 times 50 million is $200 a day. $200 a day times 365 days is $73,000 a year. So let's increase the daily volume to 5 billion. So we'll just multiply this by 5. So 73,000 times 5 is 365,000 a year, right? We'll just multiply that by 2 when we increase it to 10 billion in daily volume. So times 2, we get $730,000 a year. So with a 100,000 token bag size, with a burn stop of 25 billion tokens, and a daily volume of $10 billion, you'd make $730,000 a year. Also, please forgive me. I said I would have used 300,000, but I'm using 100,000. So I'll just continue and use 1 million instead of 3 million. Let's move on and do the 1 million token bag size. All right, so let's redo those scenarios for 1 million tokens and see what happens. All right, so let's find the PPS really quickly. So 1 million divided by a burn stop of 100 billion is equal to 0.401. So daily volume of 1 billion, we know that 50 million gets reflected to all holders, right? So times 50 million is $500 a day. That is huge. $500 a day. So $500 times 365 is $182,500, right? Let's increase the daily volume. If we increase the daily volume to 5 billion, this is 182,500 times 5. $912,500 a year if you hold 1 million SafeMoon, which would be 1 billion pre-consolidation. This is massive, man. 10 billion in daily volume is times 2. $1.8 million in 1 year just off reflections. Unbelievable. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? Yes, 100,000. Again, we reap what we sow, right? That's why I always say be aware of what you want from this investment. I know what I want, and that's why my bag size is aimed at 5 billion tokens, 5 million post consolidation. All right. Well, anyways, let's move on. So that's $1.8 million. Post burn stop at 100 billion tokens with 1 million bag size and a daily volume of $10 billion per day for the whole year. This is what you'd make for the whole year, 1.8 million just in reflections. All right, let's move on. Let's lower the burn stop. Let's lower the burn stop to 50 billion tokens. All right, so let's find the PPS again, which is 1 million tokens divided by 50 billion tokens is equal to 0.402. We know that, right? We know that it's 50 million, which is the 5% of the 1 billion of daily volume. So that's times 50 million is $1,000 times 365 for the whole year is $365,000 for the whole year. If we increase the daily volume to 5 billion, right? That's 365 times 5 is $1.8 million. Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. But the math behind this is 100% solid. 100% solid. If that burn wallet is removed from our total supply and the total supply drops significantly and our share or percentage shares increase significantly, then these numbers become a reality. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to get across to the world. That's what I'm trying to get across to anyone who comes across SafeMoon. Average Joes like myself. This is ridiculous. Here, $1.8 million a year. To some people, this is nothing. But to me, this is life changing. And this is just reflections. This is just reflections. Anyways, let's move on. Let's drop the burn stop to 25 billion tokens, right? Again, these are all hypothetical numbers. We don't really know when the burn will stop or at what bag size or token amount the burn will stop, but there's a lot of speculations out there. So let's drop the burn stop to 25 billion tokens. So 1 million. Let's find the PPS. 1 million divided by 25 billion is equal to 0.404. Do we even want to do this? Well, let's do it. So 0.404 times 50 million is $2,000 a day times 365 is $730,000 a year. This is with 1 billion in daily volume. If we ever stop the burn at 25 billion tokens, we will be seeing these numbers. Unless they consolidate again, which would be very annoying. But I'm just saying, if we get our token supply down to 25 billion tokens, and that's, oh gosh, and stop the burn, we'll make $730,000 for every 1 million tokens you have if the daily volume is at $1 billion. Let's increase the daily volume to 5 billion. So times 5, 3.6 $3.65 million a year. Let's increase the daily volume to $10 billion a day. So times 2, $7.3 million a year. Oh gosh, man, this is ridiculous. I'm not even gonna spend too much time here because my mind is going wild right now. Anyways, let's move on. So let's go into the realm of the whales. All right, the realm of the whales. These guys have trillions of tokens pre-consolidation, billions of tokens post-consolidation. So if a whale has 1 billion tokens, let's do it. So 1 billion tokens divided by 100 billion for a burn stop is 0.01. 0.01, oh my gosh, 0.01 times 50 million is $500,000 per day. $500,000 per day. 500,000 times 500,000 times 365. 182,500,000 dollars. I'm not even gonna do this. This doesn't even make sense. Like, I'm making the video and this is unrealistic. So I'm just gonna stop it right here. I'm gonna stop the video right here. I'm so serious. I'm gonna stop the video right here. I can't manage, I cannot handle the realm of the whales. This is stupid. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. This doesn't even look real. How is that real? I'm ending the video right here. Guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Please let me know what you think in the comments section. This video went into video game territories in terms of loot or rewards. So I honestly, this doesn't it the math is solid, it's logical, but I should never have gone into the realm of the whales, is what I'm trying to say. So, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please let me know what you think in the comments section. Let's have a discussion. Please be very respectful. I know these numbers are wild, but I honestly went by the logical math conclusions, right? Punch in your numbers yourself and let me know what you think. This is again post V2 post burn stop. So our share sizes would have increased immaculately or immensely, right? And we're using billions of dollars in daily volume because by then SafeMoon would have blown up, would have been to the moon and back. All right. Again, this is Spartan Investors saying to the SafeMoon family, the SafeMoon army, no retreat, no surrender, straight to the moon. Thank you guys for tuning in. Remember to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. All right. This video was a wild one. Sorry if I blew your minds, but it is what it is. This is the math to its logical conclusion. Anyways, guys, take care. Bye.